Hey guys, tonight we begin somewhere quiet. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. Let me know where you're watching from and what time it is for you. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. Tonight, your brain has decided to take control, not of the world. Let's be honest, it's tried that. No, this time it has a much more realistic mission. To design the perfect sleep plan, it started with a simple idea: go to bed earlier. But then came the research, then the bullet points, then the flowcharts, and somehow, now you have a 14-step wind-down protocol, a color-coded sleep hygiene spreadsheet, and 2 backup lullaby playlists with contingency volumes for rain. Because you, dear listener, are an overthinker, and this plan, it's your latest masterpiece. You lie in bed, eyes open, staring at the ceiling like it's the whiteboard of your mind. You're not tired yet, not physically, but mentally. You've already reviewed 6 scenarios where this plan fails, which is why you added 3 subroutines, just in case. The pillow is at the optimal angle. The blanket has been fluffed exactly twice. You've done a full body scan, a light stretch, and made peace with your 4th grade math teacher, just to clear emotional clutter. And still, sleep does not arrive. Because, as it turns out, trying to sleep correctly is a bit like trying to yawn on command. The more you want it, the less it shows up. Your brain, of course, blames the plan. Maybe it needs tweaking. Maybe the lavender mist was too strong. Maybe 9:47 p.m. wasn't your true circadian peak window after all. You sit up slightly. You reach for your phone, not to scroll, obviously. That would violate Rule 3A. But just to check if anyone else written a new sleep strategy in the last 10 minutes. This is how it begins. Not with panic, not with fear, but with care, with effort, with a brain that loves you so much, it wants to schedule your dreams. You close your eyes again. The ceiling waits. The plan whispers, let's try again. But better, the ceiling above you remains impassive, as if it's holding the weight of all your thoughts. Steady, patient, unblinking. The room around you is still. But your mind, oh, it's anything but. Each second feels like a soft tap on the back of your neck, urging you to come up with the next step in this delicate process of sleep. The plan was supposed to be a comfort, wasn't it? A comforting structure to lead you gently into slumber. But now, instead of peace, all you feel is the weight of its detailed precision. Your mind swirls with the colors of flowcharts, bullet points, and subroutines, each one floating like a gentle cloud. Too many clouds, too close together. You sigh, gently, not out of frustration, but out of the sheer exhaustion of trying to make something perfect. It's not even about the sleep anymore. It's about getting it right. It's as though your brain is silently saying, if we can just solve this, sleep will come. If we can just find the perfect combination, we'll unlock the secret to perfect rest. And yet, sleep remains elusive. You glance at the clock. It's been 16 minutes since you last checked it. Surely, that's enough time for a shift in your body to signal that you're ready to rest. But nothing has changed. Your legs are still comfortably nestled in the blanket, your pillow still in its perfectly aligned position. You've been through the entire sleep hygiene checklist twice, and yet you're still wide awake, still thinking. You wonder if this is a curse. You've read somewhere that overthinking is just the brain's way of protecting you of running through all possible scenarios. You chuckle softly to yourself. Of course, it's not about sleep. It's about being prepared for everything else in life. And maybe, just maybe, you can solve that too. You reach for your phone, not to scroll mindlessly as your rules dictate, but to reassure yourself that others, other overthinkers, have walked this path too. You open a sleep forum. Someone else is awake. Someone else is overthinking their sleep plan. You feel a brief, soft relief, but the plan, like a cat, doesn't rest. It paws at the edges of your consciousness, suggesting just one more tweak. You try to close your eyes once more, willing your body to relax. Just breathe, you tell yourself. But your mind doesn't quite agree. Instead, it begins calculating. Should I try an earlier bedtime? What about a weighted blanket? Or does the fan make too much noise? A light chuckle escapes you. If only it were that easy. If only the key to sleep were just following a list, or a simple checklist, or, heaven forbid, a spreadsheet. Still, you lie there, surrounded by the soft hum of your thoughts, trying your best to be patient, but also trying to be productive. It's a strange contradiction. After all, you are trying to sleep by being awake, actively pursuing rest with every ounce of mental energy you can muster. You're like a librarian of dreams, filing away possibilities of what could help you drift into sleep. As your body slowly grows accustomed to the stillness of the bed, your mind catches up and you begin to feel a faint tug of drowsiness. Could this be it? Could the plan finally be working? But no. The doubt creeps back in. What if this is just a fluke? What if you're only falling asleep because you've given up on the plan altogether? Maybe there's a hidden flaw in your strategy. Maybe you missed something important. A tiny detail could undo everything. The plan, once a trusted guide, now feels like an intricate maze with no exit. And you're the wanderer inside, your footsteps echoing softly in the hallways of your own mind. But as the minutes drift by, the maze doesn't seem as imposing anymore. The walls don't feel as high. The path doesn't seem as winding. For a brief moment, the idea of surrendering to the moment feels oddly comforting. Maybe, just maybe, sleep doesn't have to be earned through a series of steps. Maybe sleep, like everything else, just happens. You close your eyes again, this time without a plan. No more perfect angles, no more lavender mists, no more subroutines. Just a gentle acceptance of what is, right here, right now. And slowly, as if slipping into a warm bath, the world around you softens. The hum of the fan blends with the rhythm of your breathing, steady and calm. The soft outline of your thoughts begins to blur, like watercolor on a page, and perhaps, for the first time tonight, you feel the faintest tug of sleep. No strategies, no plans, just the quiet surrender of being. The overthinker rests, and the room around you sighs softly, as if to say, that was all it needed to be. The room grows quieter still, and with each passing second, the weight of your thoughts lightens. The gentle pulse of your breathing seems to match the rhythm of the fan, and you feel a soft, almost imperceptible shift, feeling that maybe, just maybe, your body is beginning to listen to your mind. There's something freeing about that realization. For a moment, you let go of the checklists. You let go of the perfect angles and the carefully calculated routines. You are here, in this moment, simply existing, and that alone seems to be enough. And yet, as you start to drift further into this space between wakefulness and sleep, a small part of your mind stirs. The overthinker within you isn't entirely satisfied yet. It's still there, quietly nudging, reminding you of unfinished tasks, unfinished thoughts. It whispers, "What about the temperature of the room? Did you remember to turn off the lights properly? What about that slight discomfort in your lower back?" But this time, you recognize it for what it is, a gentle hum, a quiet reminder that it's not always necessary to fix everything. Sometimes, the absence of action is the most powerful choice. So, you let it be. You take a deep, slow breath, allowing the sensation of the air filling your lungs to ground you. You feel the coolness as it enters, the warmth as it leaves. It's the simplest thing, but in this quiet room, it feels like everything. The overthinker, that familiar companion, doesn't want to give up its place so easily. It has spent so much time thinking, analyzing, planning, but tonight it seems to be softening, like a cloud slowly losing its shape. It no longer demands perfection or control. Instead, it observes. It quietly watches as you settle into a rhythm of gentle, unhurried breathing. The plan, it seems, has not been abandoned after all. It has simply been paused. It's no longer the guide, but rather a gentle suggestion, a reminder that you tried, that you cared enough to make an effort, and that, in itself, is enough. You think, for a moment, of all the times you've tried so hard to get things right, whether it was a goal at work, a task at home, or even something as simple as getting a good night's sleep. You've always felt this need to do it perfectly, to control every little detail. But tonight, you let go, and the world feels softer because of it. You feel the weight of your body sinking deeper into the bed. Your legs, which were once tense, now relax. Your shoulders, which were tight, begin to loosen. You think about how much effort you've put into everything, how much time you've spent trying to perfect each detail. But in this quiet moment, you realize something important. Perfection doesn't always bring peace. Peace, you learn, comes from surrender, from accepting the things you cannot control, from letting the plan take a back seat, just for tonight. The overthinker may always be a part of you, but it no longer feels like the boss. It is simply another gentle companion, quietly sitting beside you as you drift deeper into the soft, inviting embrace of sleep. And just like that, the room becomes a little darker, the air a little quieter, and the rhythm of your breathing becomes a steady, soothing lullaby. The hum of the fan and the soft pulse of your heart are all you need now. There's nothing to fix, no more plans to make. You are at last at peace. Sleep, sweet sleep, is waiting for you, not as something you must earn, but as something that simply arrives. Like the softest of dreams, the world around you has softened, as if the very fabric of your mind has turned to silk, allowing the quiet rhythm of your breath to weave a tapestry of calm. The overthinker, once restless and eager, now sits peacefully in the corner of your mind, no longer tugging at the edges of your consciousness. For once, it is content to simply observe. You breathe in deeply. For the first time tonight, the air feels like a perfect fit. Not too cool, not too warm, just right. Your body, once alert and on edge, is now heavy in the most comforting way, sinking further into the mattress with every exhale. It feels as though the bed is cradling you, gently rocking you toward the calm shores of sleep. And yet, in the quiet corners of your mind, there is a soft flutter. It is not urgent. It is not demanding. It is simply the faintest whisper of curiosity, a feeling that you might be missing something, But the whisper is distant now, like a bird perched high in the trees, far away from where you lie. You do not need to chase it. You do not need to pay attention to it. It is just a thought, floating by like a cloud in the night sky. For a moment, you let your mind wander back to the simplicity of your breath. You focus on the way it moves through you, how it enters your body as though it has always belonged there, and how it leaves, carrying with it all the tension and stress of the day. Each breath is like a soft wave washing over your body, each exhale carrying a little more of your thoughts away. You remind yourself, no more thinking, no more analysis, no more planning. It's strange, isn't it, that you've been so determined to make things right, to create the perfect plan. But here you are, without a plan at all, and yet you feel more at peace than ever before. It is almost as if the act of letting go has given you more than you could have planned for. The overthinker shifts in the corner of your mind, a small acknowledgement of the surrender. It's not gone, but it's content. The gentle hum of its presence is not as insistent as before. It's like a soft murmur, blending with the sound of your breath, like background music that fades into the quiet rhythm of the night. And so, you settle deeper. You allow your body to melt further into the bed, as if the very weight of your thoughts has disappeared. There is no urgency now, no pressing need to fix or improve, just the slow, steady pace of your breath, in and out, the rising and falling of your chest, like the ocean's tides. Your mind begins to quiet. It is as if you've reached a moment of peace that cannot be disturbed, where everything slows down to a gentle pulse. The edges of your thoughts become softer, fuzzier, like the gentle blur of a dream that hasn't fully formed yet. There is nothing to do now, nothing to achieve, just the act of being here, in this moment, surrounded by the quiet of the night, is enough. The world outside your room feels distant now, like a memory fading in the distance, out of reach, irrelevant for now. You think, just for a second, how strange it is that we spend so much time trying to perfect things that were never meant to be perfected. The room, the bed, the plan. None of it was ever meant to be flawless. It was always meant to be a place for rest, a space for quiet. And now finally, you can see that. You can hear the quiet in your mind now. A silence that is not empty, but full in its own way. It is full of peace. It is full of acceptance. It is full of the gentle warmth that comes from letting go. The overthinker, though still present, is fading further into the background. It is no longer demanding, no longer filling the space with its endless questions. For now it is simply content. It sits by your side, watching the quiet unfold, content to be a part of this peaceful moment. And with that, you feel it, the soft, warm pull of sleep, creeping gently into the room, wrapping you in its calm embrace. You can feel your muscles releasing, your thoughts slowing, your body finally giving in to the night. The fan hums softly in the background. The rhythm of your breath is steady, and the soft pulse of the night is like a lullaby. Your eyelids grow heavier, and the room grows darker. The whispers of your mind are quiet now, fading away like a distant echo, until all that remains is the quiet, peaceful sound of you breathing. And finally, at last, the overthinker rests. The plan is set aside. There is no more need to control, no more need to perfect. Just the quiet, just the peace, and the soft, gentle lull of sleep as it wraps you in its embrace. You are at peace. And for now, that is enough. The room feels even quieter now, as if the entire world outside has melted away, leaving you to float in a soft, weightless space. The gentle rhythm of your breath continues, steady and soothing, like the soft waves of the sea lapping at the shore. The air is cool and comforting, wrapping around you like a soft blanket, pulling you deeper into the stillness. The overthinker, once so present, now feels like a distant echo, its thoughts scattered like leaves in the wind. It has quieted, surrendered to the peacefulness that now fills the room. The little whispers of doubt that once fluttered through your mind are gone, replaced by a deep, comforting stillness. In this space, time seems to stretch and bend, like the slow, undisturbed flow of a river that meanders quietly through the night. You're no longer bound by the ticking of the clock, no longer chasing the idea of sleep. Instead, you simply exist, floating in the soft space between wakefulness and rest. Your body is heavy yet light. It feels as though you are sinking deeper into the bed with every breath, your muscles relaxing, each part of you loosening and letting go. The tension in your neck, your shoulders, your legs, all of it simply dissolves, slipping away like water flowing down a stream. Your mind, once so filled with plans, ideas, and worries, now feels like an open sky. There is no more weight to carry, no more burden of thought pressing down on you. Everything is simply floating, drifting gently in the soft, peaceful darkness of the room. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to think. You don't need to worry about tomorrow, or the next task, or the next thought. You are here, in this moment, just as you are. The faint hum of the fan is now a distant lullaby, a soft whisper in the background of your mind, like the soothing murmur of a forest at night. Every sound seems to wrap you in a blanket of calm, each little noise blending into the next, like the soft chorus of the world outside your room. And for the first time tonight, you feel the faintest stirring of something gentle and warm. It's sleep, creeping in like a soft wave, slowly, gently, without haste. You don't have to chase it, and you don't have to plan for it. It's simply here, waiting for you, like a friend who has been quietly sitting by your side, patiently waiting for you to be ready. You allow yourself to surrender to the feeling. Your mind becomes like the soft, rippling surface of a pond, each thought fading gently into the stillness, leaving only calm waters behind. You don't need to worry about whether you're doing it right. There is no right way to sleep. There is no perfect way to rest. There is only this moment, this quiet, this peaceful space where you can let go. The plan, the checklist, the flow charts, all of it fades into the background, like a distant memory. They were never meant to be a burden. They were simply a way to help you find peace. And now that peace has arrived on its own, the overthinker, once so eager to control, now rests quietly by your side. It has learned to trust in the stillness, just as you have. The plan is forgotten now, and you feel a quiet joy in knowing that you don't need to follow any more rules. You are free, floating in the space of rest, free from the weight of expectation. Your body is now fully relaxed, every part of you sinking deeper into the softness of the bed. Your mind, like a quiet river, flows gently toward sleep, carrying you effortlessly toward the soft, peaceful embrace of dreams. And as you drift further into that quiet, peaceful space, you feel the warmth of sleep wrap around you like a comforting hug. It's not a rush, not a race. It's just a gentle, soft descent into the world of rest. You are free, you are at peace, and slowly, gently, sleep takes over. The room is now so quiet that even your thoughts feel as if they've softened. The only sound that lingers in the air is the gentle hum of the fan, like the faintest whisper, soothing and constant in the background of this peaceful stillness. You have left behind the noise, the plans, and the thoughts that once rushed through your mind. They are gone, like the last few drops of rain drifting away into the sky. You feel yourself sinking deeper, as though you're floating in a calm, infinite sea. There's no struggle, no effort. You are simply being, and it feels as though your body is effortlessly carried by the current of the night, gently moving toward the peaceful shore of sleep. The weight of the world has lifted from your shoulders, and in its place, there's a lightness, a calmness that fills you from head to toe. Your mind, once a bustling city of thoughts and plans, now feels like an open sky, at dusk, vast and quiet, with the softest hue of twilight settling over it. The stars have not yet arrived, but there's a gentle anticipation in the air, as if the world is preparing for a peaceful slumber of its own. The overthinker is still there, but it's now a shadow of what it once was. It is no longer a loud voice, demanding your attention. Instead, it sits quietly, almost like an old friend who has learned to relax beside you, content in the stillness. It no longer needs to fill the space with its questions. It's simply there, resting alongside you, trusting that sleep will come in its own time. You sink deeper into the bed, feeling the softness beneath you, the warmth of your body against the cool sheets. Your muscles are loose, your breath slow and steady, each exhale releasing a little more tension. It's as if your body is made of light now, floating, suspended in a peaceful, undisturbed space. Your thoughts, once so relentless, have slowed to a gentle rhythm. They come and go like soft waves, barely touching the surface of your mind before drifting away. There is no need to catch them, no need to hold on to them. They simply pass by, like clouds on a still day, each one more distant than the last. And then, for a moment, you are suspended in perfect stillness. The world is quiet, your body relaxed, and your mind at peace. There is no rushing, no hurry. Everything is unfolding in its own time. You have finally reached that place where nothing is expected of you, where there is nothing to solve or perfect. It is enough to simply be. You realize, with a soft smile in your heart, that sleep doesn't need to be chased. It doesn't need to be earned or planned. It simply arrives when the time is right, as natural as the turning of the earth. There is no need for strategies or steps. There is only the quiet surrender to the night, to the peaceful rhythm of your breath, to the soft lull of your own heartbeat. And so you drift further into the calm. You are floating, weightless, in the gentle embrace of sleep. There is nothing you need to do. No more plans to make, no more thoughts to organize, only the peaceful flow of the night carrying you into the world of dreams. In this moment, there is nothing else. No worries, no tasks, no rushing. Just you, here, in the quiet, in the peace. The overthinker rests beside you, silent now, content. And you? You're finally at rest. You're finally free. As you drift deeper into sleep, the soft pulse of your breath is the only thing you can hear now. It's rhythmic, gentle, like the tide that ebbs and flows. And with each slow, deep breath, you slip further into the quiet embrace of sleep. where the world around you fades away, and the only thing that remains is the peace of this moment. You are at peace, you are safe, you are home, and as the night wraps itself around you like a soft, comforting blanket, sleep welcomes you, and you at last welcome it. The quiet is all encompassing now, and there's a sense of floating, as though your mind and body have become one with the calm of the night. The rhythm of your breath is so steady now, so soft, it almost feels like a part of the air itself. There is no urgency left, no desire to control, no expectation. The soft weight of sleep moves closer, like a familiar presence that has been patiently waiting for you all this time. You feel yourself sinking deeper into the bed, the cool sheets gently pressing against your skin, the softness of the pillow cradling your head in perfect comfort. It's as though your body has dissolved into the very fabric of the night, and in this surrender, you find peace. The overthinker, now barely a whisper, sits quietly beside you. It has lost its former restlessness, its need to constantly ponder and plan. It no longer fills the room with its busy thoughts. Instead, it has become a soft presence, like the light rustling of leaves in the breeze. It is no longer demanding, no longer trying to solve anything. It simply rests beside you, content in its own way, just like you. In the distance, you hear the faint hum of the world, but it feels far away, distant, the fan's gentle whir, the quiet murmur of the night outside. These sounds blend into a lullaby of their own, soothing and constant, like the gentle waves of the sea that kiss the shore and then retreat, leaving behind only peace. You can feel the pull of sleep now, a gentle tide that is slowly carrying you away from wakefulness. There is no rush, no panic. It's like a slow dance, a gradual, peaceful surrender. Your body and mind move together in harmony, and for the first time tonight, everything feels exactly as it should. There is no need to strive, no need to overthink. There is simply this moment, this quiet, and the gentle unfolding of rest. The world around you begins to blur, the edges softening as the shadows of your thoughts fade away. You can no longer tell where your body ends and the bed begins. You are simply floating, weightless, in a peaceful sea of stillness. The pull of sleep grows stronger now, but it feels like the most natural thing in the world. You are finally ready to let go. You close your eyes, though they were already nearly closed. The darkness is soft, embracing you gently, as though the night itself is wrapping you in its arms. You are safe here, in this space of quiet and calm. There are no worries, no anxieties, no plans to be made. There is just the simple, soothing rhythm of your breath, the soft rise and fall of your chest, and the quiet pulse of the world outside. And as you drift further into sleep, you feel the final release. The overthinker is still there, but now it is like a distant memory, a fleeting thought that no longer has any hold over you. It has found its peace, just as you have. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to fix, nothing left to change. You are here, in this moment, and that is enough. Sleep is not something you need to chase anymore. It has found you, it has come to you in its own time, wrapping you in its warmth and softness. You are no longer concerned with how to get there, or whether you're doing it right. You are simply here, resting, drifting. The pull of sleep is gentle, and with each passing moment, it grows stronger. You are floating further away from wakefulness, into the quiet, into the darkness, into the peaceful embrace of sleep. There is no need to worry about what comes next. No need to anticipate. You are simply here, in this moment, and this moment is all you need. As you float deeper into the quiet, your body becomes lighter, your thoughts softer. Everything begins to blur into a single, peaceful sensation of rest. The gentle hum of the fan, the steady rhythm of your breathing, the soft darkness. Everything blends together into a cocoon of calm, and at last, you slip fully into sleep. A quiet, peaceful sleep where there are no thoughts, no plans, no worries, only calm, only peace. You are safe here. You are at rest. And in this stillness, you finally find the rest you have been searching for. The overthinker rests. You rest. Sleep has come, and all is well. The night is soft around you now, as if it has folded itself into a gentle blanket, wrapping you securely in its embrace. You are floating in this soft cocoon, and everything outside of this peaceful space has faded away. There are no clocks ticking, no phone buzzing, no interruptions. There is only you, here in this stillness, as if the world has paused just for you. You've let go of everything. There's no need for thoughts, no need for answers, no more plans, no more overthinking, just the quiet hum of your breath, moving in and out with perfect ease. Your body feels like it's weightless now, suspended in this peaceful moment. You're untethered from the world, but in the most gentle way. You're free to simply be. The overthinker, once so loud and insistent, now lies still. It is no longer pacing, no longer turning over every possibility. It has found its place beside you, a quiet companion in the stillness of the night. There is no need for it to be anything more. It is at rest, just as you are. The room around you feels like a dream now, hazy and soft, with only the faintest outlines of your surroundings. The soft rise and fall of your chest is the only rhythm that matters now. Every breath you take carries you further away from the demands of the day, further into this peaceful space. And then something magical happens. The thoughts, those endless, nagging thoughts that once filled your mind, begin to dissolve like mist in the morning sun. There is no struggle now, no wrestling with the constant noise. Everything fades away, and the space around you becomes pure, empty quiet. The gentle pulse of the fan, the subtle shift of your body beneath the covers, the soft sound of your breath. Everything blends together in perfect harmony. There's no need to chase anything. You don't have to do anything. You are simply here in this beautiful, tranquil moment. Your body feels lighter now, as though it is no longer bound by gravity, no longer tied to the concerns of the waking world. You are free to drift, free to float wherever the night takes you. It's as if your body and mind have become a single, peaceful wave, moving together without effort, carried by the gentle rhythm of sleep. The overthinker is now a distant whisper, barely noticeable in the farthest corner of your mind. It no longer holds any power over you. It simply exists, soft and gentle, like a shadow at sunset. There is no more need for it to lead or guide. You have found your own rhythm now. The air feels cooler, more comfortable, and the shadows in the room deepen into the softest, most inviting darkness. The peace you've discovered settles deeper into your bones until you feel yourself melting into it. You're no longer aware of the passage of time. There's no need to track it. It simply flows, slow and easy, like a river that carries you gently along. Your mind is a vast sky now, quiet and empty, with just the softest stars twinkling above. It's as if you are floating among the clouds, weightless, calm. The world is far below, distant and irrelevant. You are here in the quiet, in the peace, and that is enough. Sleep has arrived, and it is not something you have to work for anymore. It has simply come to you, like an old friend who has patiently waited for you to let go, to let it in. And now, you are free to drift completely, to let the night carry you away on its soft wings. There is no need for any more thought, no more planning, no more overthinking. Only the soft, steady rhythm of sleep wrapping around you like a warm, comforting blanket. And so, you drift deeper into that peaceful space, a place where there are no questions, no worries, only the gentle quiet of your own breath, the soft pulse of the night. The overthinker has finally learned that it does not need to hold the reins. It too can rest. And with that, you sink into the calm, the quiet, the stillness. You are safe, you are at peace, and the night holds you in its gentle arms, carrying you softly into the world of dreams. The world has become softer still, almost imperceptibly, as if everything has been smoothed out, like the gentle roll of a calm sea. Every inch of you, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, is wrapped in the gentle embrace of sleep. There are no sharp edges, no jolting thoughts, only the slow, rhythmic rise and fall of your breath, like waves lapping quietly at the shore. The room around you is now just a soft blur, its edges fading away as if they were never really there in the first place. The walls no longer seem to exist, only the soothing sensation of floating in an endless space, weightless and free. There is nothing to hold you back, nothing to keep you tethered to the waking world. It is as if you are suspended in the most peaceful dream, drifting effortlessly toward the stillness of sleep. The overthinker, once so persistent, now feels like a distant memory. It has no more voice, no more energy to fill the air with its endless chatter. It is simply a quiet, flickering presence, fading into the background like the last traces of light at the end of the day. There is no need for it to be here anymore. It has found its place in the stillness, no longer seeking to guide or control. It is just another part of the peacefulness, content and quiet, like a leaf floating on the surface of a pond. Your thoughts have melted away completely. They no longer rush in, demanding your attention, pulling you in different directions. They are no longer the loud, persistent hum they once were. Now, there is just silence, soft and thick, like a warm blanket over everything. It's the kind of silence that isn't empty. It's full of calm, full of peace, full of the quiet beauty that comes from simply being. As you sink further into this soft space, you feel as though your body is being carried away by the very air around you. The sensation is so gentle, so slow, that it feels like you're becoming one with the night. Every muscle, every thought, every worry has drifted away, and now you are simply existing in the quiet, in the calm, in the peace. The fan hums in the background, a soft, steady sound that is no longer a distraction, but a companion in this moment. Its rhythm mirrors the rhythm of your own breath, steady and soothing, as it carries you deeper into the comfort of sleep. There is no need for anything else, no desire to reach for something that's out of your grasp. The moment is enough. You are enough. Your body feels heavier now, but in the best possible way. It is as though the weight of the world has lifted from you, leaving only the comfort of the bed beneath you, the softness of the sheets, the warmth of your own breath. You are completely relaxed, completely at ease. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to be. You are simply here, and that is enough. The night wraps around you, its quiet presence surrounding you like the most comforting embrace. The world outside seems far away now, as if it is no longer a part of your reality. There is only this moment, this space of rest, this place where you are free to let go, free to drift. You realize that sleep isn't something that can be forced, nor is it something that you can control. It simply arrives when you are ready, when you have let go of all the things that stand in the way. And now, in this moment, sleep has come. It has found you in the stillness, in the quiet, in the place where everything fades away. And with that, you slip further into the peaceful, gentle embrace of sleep. Your body relaxes even more, your mind softens, and the quiet surrounds you completely. There is no more effort, no more striving. There is only the warmth of the night, the rhythm of your breath, and the soft lullaby of sleep. The overthinker, now just a faint memory, has finally quieted, and you are left with nothing but peace. The world has faded away, and all that remains is the gentle pull of sleep, drawing you deeper and deeper into the quiet, into the calm. And as you drift into the world of dreams, you feel the final embrace of rest, knowing that you are safe, you are at peace, and you are exactly where you need to be. The quiet of the night continues to wrap around you like a soft cocoon, a world of calm where time no longer matters. You drift deeper still, as if you're floating on a cloud, suspended in the gentle embrace of sleep. The room around you has all but disappeared, and in its place, there is only the feeling of being at rest, of being completely still and yet completely at ease. The fan continues its soft hum, the only sound left in this peaceful sanctuary. It's a sound that no longer feels like an intrusion, but rather a companion, a gentle reminder that you are not alone in this space. The rhythm of its movement, combined with the steady rise and fall of your breath, creates a lullaby that pulls you deeper into this world of rest. Your body, once heavy with the weight of the day's thoughts, now feels as though it's melting into the bed. Every muscle, every limb is relaxed. There is no tension, no tightness. It is as though your body has surrendered completely to the comfort of this moment. The sheets beneath you feel softer than ever, the pillow cradling your head with just the right amount of support. It's a perfect fit, as if everything has fallen into place. Your mind is a soft, empty sky now, no longer clouded by thoughts or worries. The world that once seemed so full of tasks and plans has faded, leaving behind only this vast, quiet space where you can simply exist. There are no more demands, no more questions. There is only peace, the kind of peace that fills the air like a gentle breath, slow and steady. The overthinker, who once filled the space with its endless analysis, is no longer there. It has dissolved into the background, becoming part of the quiet, part of the peaceful stillness. It no longer seeks to control, to question, to plan. It has learned that in this moment, there is no need for any of that. There is only rest. You feel yourself sinking even deeper now, as though the very bed you're lying in is made of clouds, soft and light, cradling you in its gentle arms. You are completely relaxed, completely at ease, and with each passing moment, you slip further and further into the depths of sleep. The room is so quiet now that it feels like the entire world has stopped moving. The only movement left is the slow, rhythmic pulse of your breath, in and out, slow and steady. Each breath is a wave that carries you farther from the waking world, farther into the calm embrace of sleep. There is no rush, no urgency. There is no need for anything to happen. You are simply here, floating in this gentle space, surrendering completely to the peaceful pull of rest. The world outside has faded, and all that remains is the quiet, the stillness, and the soft rhythm of your own breath. As you drift deeper, you can feel the weight of your body completely disappear, replaced by a sense of weightlessness, as if you are floating in the softest of dreams. You are no longer aware of where your body ends and the bed begins. You are simply a part of this peaceful space, as if you have become one with the night itself. The overthinker is but a shadow now, a faint presence in the farthest reaches of your mind. It no longer demands your attention. It is quiet, content, and at peace. It has learned that sometimes the best thing to do is to simply be still, to allow the gentle flow of sleep to take over without any effort. And so, you let go completely. You allow the night to carry you further, deeper, into the quiet, into the calm. There is no more need for anything. There is only the soft, steady rhythm of sleep, a peaceful journey that carries you away from the waking world and into the soft embrace of rest. Sleep has found you, and with it comes a deep, soothing peace that wraps around you like a warm blanket. You are safe. You are at rest. You are exactly where you need to be. And with that, you slip deeper into the world of dreams, where there is nothing but quiet, nothing but calm, and nothing but peace. Sleep has come, and all is well. As you drift further into the depths of sleep, there is a sense of peaceful surrender, as though you have finally found your place in the night. The world outside, with all its noise and busyness, has completely faded. It no longer matters. There is no need to grasp at anything, no need to fix or control. Everything is simply unfolding in the most natural way, as it should. The fan hums gently in the background, its rhythm like a soft heartbeat that mirrors your own, slow and steady. You are no longer aware of the space around you. There is only the quiet, the warmth, the stillness. It feels as if you have melted into the very fabric of the night, becoming one with the darkness, the peace, and the calm. It is a soft, gentle place where all the demands of the world slip away, leaving only the soothing embrace of rest. The overthinker, once so persistent and urgent, now rests completely, its voice no longer needed. It has learned the power of stillness, the quiet strength that comes from simply being. And in this moment, both you and the overthinker are free. There is nothing more to do, nowhere to go, and no one to be. There is just this moment, the soft pulse of your breath, the comforting weight of sleep, and the quiet embrace of the night. You are at peace. As you sink deeper, you realize that this space, this stillness, was always here waiting for you. All it took was the willingness to let go, to release the need for control, to stop chasing the perfect plan. And in that letting go, you have found something even more beautiful, the perfect rest, the perfect peace. The night continues its quiet journey, carrying you deeper into the dreamscape where time is no longer a concern. There are no interruptions here, no questions to answer, no tasks to finish, only peace, only quiet, only rest. You are safe, you are whole, you are enough, and with each passing moment, you fall deeper into sleep, leaving behind the worries, the stress, and the overthinking, allowing them to fade away like the last few remnants of a dream. Sleep has embraced you fully, and in its embrace, there is nothing but calm. And as you rest, you realize that in this moment, you have everything you need. All is well, and now you can simply rest